Hi guys, this is me, Robbie, from EnglishHarmony.com, and today I'm going to bring you another English idiomatic expression to learn, to memorize, and to use in your daily English conversations and self-practice sessions. And by the way, guys, memorization doesn't have to be boring. When I'm telling you to memorize these phrases, it doesn't mean that you just have to write them down and just hammer into your brain. Memorization can be exciting if it's done properly, contextually, and you may want to check out this video which I published recently. And I made this video as a response to make it clear that the old school memorization indeed is boring and I don't advocate it at all. But anyway, let's cut to the chase and let's get down to business. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to a new English idiomatic expression. And as you just heard, I used 3 idiomatic expressions in a row, which was a bit over the board, which is another English idiomatic expression. You see, I can't help myself, I'm all about the English idiomatic expressions. And by the way, recently I got a comment, an abusive one, and a guy basically started spamming my website, so I just had to block him from my blog because I just couldn't deal with that anymore, It was actually hard to take. He started basically accusing me of not being able to use all these phrases in real life. He demanded that I speak with other people in these videos, that he's sick of watching my how do you describe that? One actor plays or something like that. I'm not really sure. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. He basically doubted my ability to use these expressions in real life, But I mean, what's this? What's all this I'm doing now? I'm speaking spontaneously. I'm improvising the whole time, and this is the same way I speak with other people in real life, And if you just don't believe me, if you think I'm a fake, then please just stop watching my videos and following my blog or whatever, go elsewhere, But this is what it is. What you see is what you get. I'm using a lot of English idiomatic expressions, and I believe that they have helped me to improve my English spoken English fluency tremendously, big time. And that's why I'm advocating you to learn them, because I've been there, I've done that, I've achieved my fluency. I'm not the most fluent English speaker on the planet, of course, I'm average, but the difference is that I know all the ins and outs of how a foreigner's brain works. And therefore I can tell you the most effective ways of improving your fluency. I don't have to be a professor, I don't have to be super fluent to be able to provide good advice to others, and that's what I'm doing. Anyway, I keep straying off the topic, which is today's English idiomatic expression. And it is over the years, It's a pretty simple one. Over the years it doesn't really fall under the category of English idioms, because idioms are expressions you can't really understand just by hearing or reading them. You have to know what they mean. But over the years is quite self-explanatory, and it basically means over a number of years. And you would use this phrase whenever you have some conclusion to tell to others. Say, for instance, you've been thinking about something and you've realized that after a number of years, things have changed, and then you want to tell others about that realization. And here's a typical example. Over the years, I've come to realize that in life, nothing is just black or white. There are many colors, many shades of gray. Nothing is just bad or pure evil and good. The same applies on people, on everything, especially related to human performance, because human beings are very intricate creatures, if I can say so, And there's the worst and the best to be brought about in every person, depending on what circumstances they're in, and basically everyone's capable of anything, so there's nothing just gray or just white in life. And over the years, I've come to realize that. And basically, what this phrase kind of implies is that I've been doing some thinking lately, or it might be just some thought that occurred to me, just now or whatever, but most likely it's related to some contemplation I've been doing. Contemplation means, by the way, if you don't know what the word means, it is thinking, when you think about something, you just sit down and do some thinking. It's contemplation. When you reminisce, which means you recall old events into your mind, and then you contemplate, and then you draw some conclusions. You come to realizations, And that's a good way of using that phrase. Over the years, I've come to realize, and you can actually use the two phrase combination. Over the years, I've come to realize. It's a very valid one, very good one. And basically, I'm not going to provide you with any more examples because this video is already long as it is, So make sure to incorporate this phrase over the years in your conversations whenever you're telling someone of a realization that has occurred to you, either recently or at the moment of having that conversation with that person. You can just tell them, over the years I've come to realize that my parents were actually right. I shouldn't have gone out with that girl when I was a kid, because she had a very bad influence on me. And then I started drinking and smoking, and if I hadn't done that, I would have achieved a whole lot more in my life, in all the later years. And it was actually the second sample sentence for you guys. And of course, it's totally fictional. It's got nothing to do with me. I just thought of something, I didn't go out with a girl who made me drink or smoke. Nothing like that ever happened. Because I've always had a quite strong willpower, to resist the temptations of the bad black world outside, But as you remember from the first sentence, nothing in this world is just black or white, Anyway, see you soon again in another English idiomatic expression video, guys. Bye.